Welcome back to the Deal Maker CRM. Today we're going to be talking about the Deals app. Now, if you saw the Sellers app video, you know that we transferred this deal to the Deals app, so you can see it right here, 610 Crescent Drive in Bound Brook. Now, let's say you want to just randomly add a deal to run some comps. Maybe you found a deal online or you were driving for dollars. You can actually add a deal manually right up here. Just input the address, input the information, save the deal, and it'll do the exact same thing as we're going to do right now. So I'm going to keep going with the same deal that we did before with 610 Crescent Drive in Bound Brook, New Jersey. Now, if you want to change the layout, you can see we have it spaced out for like new deal, offer sent, offer accepted, walkthrough, it's under contract. This is keep you organized and to see what place your deal is at. You can switch it to maybe a calendar, another table, just depends on how you feel more comfortable in viewing this. So let's go into 610 Crescent Drive in Bound Brook. Now we are at the Deals app. Now this is the holy grail of the Deal Maker CRM. Mostly everything you're going to find is right here. We do a lot of acquisitions, so you're going to focus primarily on the Deals app. So definitely, keep track of all this. So this is going to be a new deal. If it's anything else, keep track of it. So if this is a deal that you already took an offer accepted, or you're in dispo, press on it, right? Press on it, change it. You can see it right here. It saves everything, and you have dates, you have tracks, it tracks everything for you. So it's truly a work of art. Let's talk about acquisitions. So I'm going to add myself as the acquisitions for this deal. Again, just to keep things organized. And let's talk about sellers and buyers. So this automatically brought the sellers here. So we can see we have the SWOT test, we have the phone number, we have the email. It directly brought it up. If you had just inputted a deal manually, you would have to create your own seller's profile because you didn't transfer it from the sellers app. If there's a second seller, so let's say it's a spouse as well that owns the property, you would add them as seller 2. Simple. At the bottom, create a new item, and you would add seller 2's information, their name, their phone number, their email. This is very important because if you plan on sending contracts to both homeowners, you're going to need both their phone numbers, both their emails, and both their names. And then if you need 2 or 3, that would also be added right here. But most of the time, it's usually about 2 homeowners, 1 homeowner, maybe an LLC. Let's continue. So property data, similar to what we did in the sellers app, we're going to get data values. Same as always, give it a couple of minutes, refresh the page, and we should have all the information. All right, page is refreshed, go back down, and we're at property data. Same as with the sellers app, it's giving you a description and detail that it found the last time it was posted on the market. So the last time a realtor listed it, the last time the homeowner listed it. It's also giving us property data itself. So we have the type of property, taxes, year bill, square footage, current taxes. And take it a step ahead in the Deals app, we actually get comparables and the last sold price and the last sold date. Automatically plugged in all the properties. We have about 5 comparables put in here. You also get the tax amount and the tax year. Didn't pull up for 2021, but we do have for 2022 and 2023. The stress level, so is this property an auction? Is it a foreclosure? Is it an REO? Is it a for sale by owner? No, 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 and no. GPT, your AI built-in assistant, is here already. It's already telling us the Zillow value. It's already telling us the approximate rental value. Again, if you like AI, you utilize AI, now you have your own personal AI assistant. Now let's talk about values and pricing. Now right here we have the Zillow link. We have flood data maps. If necessary, keep in mind, flood zone does play a part. If it isn't a flood zone, the property is going to be worth a lot less if it wasn't. So let's say for this deal, it's not in a flood zone, it's owner occupied. Now, is it in good condition? Let's leave it for good condition for now, and I'll show you guys what happens when you change this around. And then the exit is probably going to be a fix and flip for my end buyer. Now, right over here, we have the Zillow number, we have the realtor value, we have the as-is value, we have comparables, so the ARV, we have a novation value, and we have a rental value. Now, again, these are all estimates. Keep in mind, you would still want to do your own numbers, kind of double check. And this is where you have your own section. Let's say I don't believe that the after repair value for this house is $392, even though it's pretty spot on. The ARV for this house is actually $400,000. Let's say the after repair value for this one, I'm going to do $500,000. Right? And this rehab and construction is actually based on this. So for good, we have it at $25 a foot. So square foot, so 928 square foot. In good condition, it's only going to cost about $25. Excellent condition, this is just You're just cleaning it up, basically paint, maybe clean the carpets. It's very minimalistic things. Fair, poor, terrible, and then a complete teardown. All of this is available. And you can see here, I'm going to change this to fair. And this number down here for rehab is going to change. It's no longer going to be $23,000 to fix this house because it is no longer in good condition. So let me actually update it and show you guys. All right, refresh the page, go down. As you can see on the right-hand side, so this here is your activities bar. Anything that you press, anything that you do is always going to show up on the activity bar. So taxes, comparables, pricings, values. So right here, we changed the renovation to fair. So it actually jumped to 46,000. We're going to see it right down here. Hasn't loaded up here just yet, but we can see right here, it's 46,400. Takes a couple of minutes, but we can do it manually as well if need be. So 46,400. Now right here, it's going to give you the MAO. So we're going to have it at 70%. If you're changing the after repair value, if you're changing the rehab, if you're changing the wholesale fee, your final MAO is going to change as well. Now this is all dependent on your risk bar. It's all dependent on how much rehab the house is going to take and how much you want your wholesale fee to be. If you change these numbers around, your MAO, so your maximum allowable offer, will also change. So for this deal, I would offer $227,000. This is basing it on a $500,000 ARV with a $46,000 rehab, and I want to make $23,000. Again, you can change this up however you like, and this will change as we go as well. All right, refresh the page one last time because I want to show you guys this. So right here, you're going to see that it's already changed our MAO because we changed our wholesale fee. Our wholesale profits are $20,000. The rehabber, so our end buyer, can potentially make $88,000 on this deal. We also have, based on an as-is value of the property for novations, we have realtor commissions, closing costs, repair credit, potential profits, and the max novation offer as well. I know novations are huge, so your CRM also has a built-in novations calculator and built-in novation contracts as well. Now, we have BRRRR potential, so let's say you plan on maybe buying this property or you want to share more information to the end buyer. You actually have the numbers for potentially buying this property as a rental. So the BRRRR, buy it, rehab it, refinance, rent it. Next, we have the BRRRR potential. So buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So this is just an estimate to take into account for potentially yourself being a landlord, sharing this information with an investor to show them how they can make property with this rental. So down payment needed for this deal, monthly payment, monthly net cash flow, and then potential refinance cash out. Now, let's say for funding this deal, it's already approved with the hard money lender RCAD Capital. You have the hard money down payment required, the hard money monthly payments, the hard money origination points, and the max loan amount. All right, so next up, we have the BRRRR potential, which means buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. Now, this is something that you might want to consider. So a lot of us wholesalers eventually start buying deals ourselves. When we come across a great deal, we save it for ourselves. And now you have the numbers to show how much down payment you would need, the monthly payment, the cash flow on this deal, the refinance cash out. All of that is right here calculated for you. Not only are you learning so much with the CRM, but this is all going to help you when you start jumping into other real estate strategies, because now you're no longer thinking of it as just a wholesaler's mindset. You're thinking of it as an investor mindset as well. Next, we have funding potential. So let's say you want to get a hard money loan. You can use RCAD Capital. These are the rates and numbers you're going to be looking at. So the hard money down payment required is $58,000. The hard money monthly payments, the origination points, and the maximum loan amount. All built into your CRM. It does not get better than that. Now, right here, we have the offer maker. So let's talk about making offers. All right. So for the offer maker, we're going to pick a closing date. So let's say we're going to do a month from today, and we are going to choose a regular residential purchase and sales agreement. We're going to choose our title company and attorney. I don't have one added to this one yet, but you would input your title company's name, their information, and save it. I'm just going to do a test right here. Let's see if I can save it and return. Yes. All right, let me go back down. So you would input your title company's information. I'm just using a test for now. And then we're going to actually generate a pre-filled offer. So it's going to take account all of the information that you put on here. Your MAO, so your maximum allowable offer, is going to be inputted here. You can change it as needed for your contract. Okay, down below, you're going to see you have the offer maker app. you have the walkthrough app, you have the joint venture app, and then you have a send a message app, and you have pictures and media built into the CRM as well. Now, I will jump in deeper to both the offer maker and the walkthrough app. Now, this is kind of like a summary tidbit put into the deals workspace, but you actually have your own workspace for the offer maker. So if you go back to the CRM itself, you have a offers workspace, and I will be going over that in the offers video. And we also have a walkthrough workspace, and I'll be going over that in the walkthrough video. Even though you have it built in within the deals app, I'd highly recommend to use them as individual apps. This kind of just gives you a small glimpse of what you can do with the offer maker. You can actually generate a contract right now within seconds. You can actually pick a date to set up boots on the ground right here on the app itself. And you can start by setting up a joint venture right on the deals app as well. So all of these are available for you, but I'll see you guys in the next video to talk about the offers maker and how to send out contracts within your CRM.